If I could be an expert in anything, it would be sports casting and sports broadcasting, because they get to talk about sports all day, every day, and I love talking about sports, any type of sports, especially basketball, baseball, sometimes football, not as much football as baseball and basketball. But another reason I'd want to do that is because they get to travel around the country a lot, and sometimes even the world, talking about sports. And one example of someone I look up to that's in this field would be Scott Van Pelt, who has his own late night show where he talks about all the sports events that went on throughout the day and throughout the week even. And he goes on about how they've changed the sports throughout the days and stuff. Another example is Stephen A. Smith, who has his own talk show. I'd love to have my own talk show talking about sports like he does with his colleagues there, where they argue and talk about how different players and different teams are shaping up the leagues in their sports. Another example would be Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny Williams, and Ernie Johnson, who they are the NBA insiders who do the halftime shows for most NBA games and all the NBA games during the NBA playoffs. They talk about the game that's going on, what happened in the first half, what they expect from the second half, other games going on in the league at that time. One thing that I do like too with that is that they get to be in a central location. They ain't got to travel as much, which would be a good thing to do with family. And then you also have Chip Corey, who is the sports broadcaster for the Atlanta Braves. He travels with the team around the country to their away games, their home games, and their playoff games, which is really cool because I love the Atlanta Braves. I've always been a Braves fan, been to a few games myself, and I've always wanted to meet him and get to do what he does and be with the team as much as he does.